Hey, what's up, everybody? Day 29. We're almost there. One more day. One more day. One more day. All right. So, if you've been with us this far, you have gone through an adventure. This has been, wow. I don't even know what to say. This has been, for me, doing these habits in the last 7 days of these challenges. It's really been just really hard, but also very I feel like I'm matured in terms of my awareness. I've become more honest and aware of certain things in my life, less ashamed, more confident. And I think those two things, more honest with myself, more aware of my behaviors and where they come from, and less ashamed and more confident. Yeah, that's what more could you ask for in 30 days? Anyway, today, we're not going to go any deeper. The deep work has already been done. And now we are going to reflect on these last 28 days, implementing the habits and doing these challenges, doing this deep inner work. I did not anticipate this being a very deep, emotional work thing. I was like, hey, let's do some healthy habits. This will be fun. I've been a health teacher my whole life. And then I was thrown into the deep end with some things I wasn't completely aware of. And I was learning as I was going through this. All of these last challenges have been very, very awakening to me as well. This is stuff that I have not had as much exposure and experience with. And I was learning right along with you as we go through it. And I'm aware that this is a process, but now we have a foundation. We have a toolkit of habits that we can implement into our lives to sustain a future with more conscious choice in who we become. And I think for me, it's been very, very rewarding to be able to do this and learn these habits, learn these skills. And that's what the work will be today. We will be doing a reflection on these last 28 days. I'll put a worksheet in the PDF, link in the description. You can check it out. But it's just a guided reflection on these habits that we've developed. What was easy for you? What felt natural? What did you enjoy? What was challenging? What gave you the most friction and difficulty? Also, decide which habits you want to continue with. Some of them might be things that were like, okay, well, I'll do this every once in a while, but I don't feel like this is really aligned with me. For me, what I found was time management. Doing that every day, I was like, this is pointless. Why am I doing this every single day? I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing every day. So I was like, I think the time management, I'm like, I'll cut that down to once a week. Once a week, I think, for the time management for me is good. The journaling, I love. Journaling by hand, I feel like allowed me to process things deeper than I ever have. So I was journaling on my computer all the time, and I feel like I wasn't going as deep. I think journaling by hand really helped me recognize things about myself a little bit more. So journaling, and then the breath work. Holy, it's so simple, but I think that was probably journaling and breath work were the most beneficial things I did in this entire series because I actually did them every day. I was journaling every day. I was doing that 4-6 breathing technique so I could regulate my nervous system. Anytime I had issues coming up, I would just do that breathing technique, and it would help me regulate my nervous system, not get into fight or flight, panic mode, and make impulsive decisions or respond harshly. And I could just calm myself and make easier, clearer, more stable decisions. Getting enough sleep, obviously, meditating, those are two things I've been working on for the last decade and have already been really good habits of mine. So I'll continue to do that. Daily movement has been a really beneficial practice for me, just getting my body moving because I spend so much time thinking, reading, writing. So just being physically active to kind of get some of that energy out, I think is really beneficial. The silent retreat, I might try to implement that a little bit more, even if it's not a full 6 hours, maybe do, one day a week for a few hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, whatever it might be. But I think there is such a, what's the word? Precious, delicate, sacred, valuable rich, just pure. What is that word? I'm trying to find it. It's like, it's there. It's there. Tangible? It's like I can feel it. The silence has a pulse. Silence has a quality. What am I saying? There was something in that silence that I could feel in my heart come online. There was a liveliness to it. I think it strengthened my connection with my own intuition, my own self, my own inner knowing. And when that came on, when I could feel that, I think I became less irritable and like emotionally reactive to things out here, because I was like, what is this? What is this in here? So yeah, that was a good one. And then the pattern recognition, growing your sense of awareness and identity of recognizing your narrative. I know we talked about yesterday about authority and being your own author, writing your own narrative, not believing or collapsing into the old patterns and the old story, and recognizing it and saying, this isn't the way I'm going anymore. I'm consciously choosing a new path for myself. It's self-authoring our own life, creating our own narrative, realizing we have the power to do that. We have the power to choose. And yes, things in life happen. There are circumstances, things outside of our control, but we choose how we respond. So I'll attach that worksheet, but basically that's what today is about. Day 29 is about reflecting on our past 28 days, choosing 3 habits we want to continue forward with. We don't have to choose all of them. I suggest maybe picking a few that you can say, okay, these are the ones I want to continue to practice. Feel free. You can come back and watch these 30 habits in 30 days videos anytime. We want to be able to pick up a few of these habits and sustain them for a few days, weeks, months, and then we can add on. Okay, what's another one? So after a week or two, and you're going with your journaling and your breathing technique and getting enough sleep, and you feel solid, come back, revisit these. All right, which one do you want to add to your life next? Rewatch that video, read the PDF, and then just apply it, practice it. These are all practices, folks. We're not perfect, but these are practices that can help us, heal us, and make more conscious decisions to become the person that we want to be. For you are the author of your own life. So you choose the habits, the patterns, the stories that you want to tell yourself. And then you have to take the actions so that you can believe that they're true. You have to create the proof for yourself in the actions you take. The actions you take are the feedback that you get. So you can believe that you can change. And it just takes baby steps, one thing at a time. So yeah, do the reflection. And tomorrow is our last day in the 30 Habits in 30 Days video series. And we're going to celebrate. Ow! Thank you for being here. I wish you the best. Like, subscribe, share this with anybody who you feel it could benefit. I hope it has benefited you in your life and helped you develop more awareness, more compassion, and more conscious choice for your own life. I wish you the best. God bless. Good luck. See you tomorrow.